On three. One, two, three.
Good morning, lads. Welcome to high school soccer here at United Sports Complex in Donningtown. Today, in this 11:45 matchup on Field 10, it is the Delran Bears against the Scotland Campus Knights, I'm going to say. My name is Trey Wright, and we welcome you to this matchup between these two high schools. Delran being from Delran, New Jersey. Obviously, there is a team right there. And pull it up on NJ.com. I will be able to get you your roster and your records for the teams. But it is shaping up to be a good game. I know Delran has a pretty good soccer club. I know that they are eager to prove their might here against this Scotland Campus Knights team, I'm going to say. Scotland Campus will take the opening kickoff with number 9 getting that roster right now. And the opening whistle, and we're off. Scotland starts with the ball. Almost intercepted by Delran. Back to the defenseman, number 20. Almost intercepted. And they're right into Delran's field. Or, not field. They are right into their territory. And it's intercepted by Delran. Delran up the field, trying to go back in their own defensive territory, and it's off of one of the defenders, and it will be Scotland's ball. Throws it into number 22. In the middle of a couple of Delran defensemen. Gets out in clear coverage, and it's going to go out of bounds and right to the shag. It'll be Delran's ball thrown in by number 8, Andrew Grillo. Off of his head. Up to number 3. Passes it back to Grello. Back to number 3. That is Drew Roscos. And it's kicked up in the air. And it is back in possession of the Knights, I believe. Up in the midfield. And just a little bit of a pinball game and a missed assignment there by one of the Scotland Campus players. And number 22 for Delran, Felipe Milazzo, will throw it in for the Bears. Delran trying to get in the middle of it. Number 3 up to number 8. And he's got a defenseman right on him. Still in, right to a Delran offensive man. Almost tripped up there, right in the midfield. And Scotland trying to have a fast counterattack. And it is kicked out of play by the Delran defenseman. And number 6 from Scotland will be doing the corner kick. Number 22, excuse me. Number 22 from Scotland, if I can open up this roster. Don't know why it is in a booklet form, but that is interesting. And it's just a blank sheet of paper. Kicks it. And it is off back to number 22. Trying to keep it in bounds, but cannot. And it will be Delran's ball here in their own territory.
Joseph, who do you have?
Delran, number 20, trying to get it to one of his strikers. And it's along the left side of the field by number 3. Passes it. Almost intercepted by a Scotland campuser. And 18 off of number 5's head. They're right there on the far side of the field. Scotland trying to get it out of their zone. They now have possession, and they kick it into the midfield of the pitch. It was a good opportunity for Delran, number 18, Patrick Little. They're right in the middle there. Someone hits the pitch from Scotland campus. And we'll have our first free kick of the game for the Knights.
Not too far apart.
Good kick for the Knights.
Let's go.
He's trying to get there, headed back by one of those Delran defensemen. Trying to get there. Battle in the air. Now it's back in the possession of the Bears. Number 8 there, but it's a weak kick. And number 7 from Scotland campus kicks it out of bounds, taking the throw in. Number 22, Felipe Milazzo. Once again, he has seen a lot of action with the ball already in this first half. Milazzo trying to find the ball back in there, and he has it. Now we'll look for an open man.
Go ahead, Drew. Someone.
Throws it in. Back to number 3. 8 trying to get it before it gets out of bounds. Will become a goal kick. Back to Milazzo. Milazzo cross field off the head of number 5. Back to 8. And Scotland kicks it out once again.
Flip, drop. We have trouble getting ball. Let's go second. Anticipate. Who's hanging back, Pat?
Number 3, Drew Roscoe. Whoa. That one is an interesting throw-in. Not sure if it was able to get that in, but Roscoe once again with the ball, looking for an open man. Passes it back to Milazzo. Milazzo in coverage. And it's still in, according to the referee, and it's back in possession of the Knights. Back to Milazzo. Milazzo to 6. And it's back to Roscoe. Roscoe's looking for an open man, and it's to number 7. He's going to have one Knight on him. And it's to number 12 from Delran. 12 crosses it over. It's back to the Knights. Scotland plans across the midfield. He's looking for an open man to pass it to. Right in the middle of a Delran defender. And it's not going to be out. It's still going to be in play. Back with the Bears. They'll be in possession of Delran's goaltender. Iman McLaughlin or Brett Cloud. It's one of those two. And a handball called against the Crusaders. And Roscoe's once again. Roscoe's looking for it, but it's going to be a goal kick. And was looking to be a lightning quick offensiveness for Delran. Not going to pan out.
Nick and Justin, you guys got to figure that out. Too much space.
Delran back with it in their own defensive zone. It's back, and Roscoe's is a bit offsides. And it's passed to him. Nobody's calling it yet. Roscoe's with the ball, dribbling with it. He's in the box, and he's trying to let it in, but a great save out of one of the Scotland defensemen right on the goal line and keeps this game tied at 0-0. Right there at the midfield. Trying to get it. Each team trying to get possession. It's like a rugby scrum out there for a brief second. And now it's back in possession of Scotland campus. Scotland trying to get it.
Stay wide.
Right on the far side of the field. In clear. He's got number 7 open, and a great save out of the goalkeeper from Delran. I believe that is number 1, Brett Cloud. So Cloud has only seen the ball twice today. And it's right back to Scotland. Scotland looking for it. Number 2. And it's back to Roscoe's. Roscoe's and a very physical play with one of the Scotland players. And it's going to be a free kick for the Bears.
Weaver, same thing. You got to work off Justin and Nick.
Free kick will be taken by one of the defenders, number 20, Mike Poppy. And that's back to Roscoe. Heads it off to number 7. Back to Roscoe. Actually, no, it's not Roscoe. It's number 5, Matt Wisman. So it is a very fast-moving game, and great save out of the Scotland campus goaltender.
Drop on the punt, Justin. Drop.
Try and see who it is. Number 1, Jack Gabler, I believe.
First to it.
And it's right in the middle there. A couple of players from opposing teams trying to get possession. It's back across. And it's a battle in the midfield trenches between both teams. Now in possession of Scotland. Scotland crosses over. But a missed assignment by number 7, Caillou Alamada. Apologize if I mispronounce any of these names. I was just handed a roster 30 seconds before it went live. But Alamada missed an assignment there and off of the coach briefly. And it's going to be Delran's ball, thrown in by number 22, Felipe Milazzo once again. Now it'll be thrown in by number 7 from Scotland once again.
We're good, Justin. Know where he's at.
And throws it high in the air off of his head and back to Delran. Throw in being taken by Mike Poppy. An incredible throw over to Roscoe's right in front of him. Roscoe's trying to dribble with it, spins around the defender, crosses over, but intercepted by one of the Scotland players. Roscoe's heads it again, and it's going to end up being a goal kick for Scotland. Roscoe's seeing a lot of action here for Delran.
And then find your mark.
I believe statistically he is one of their top players. It's over to Scotland, and it'll be out of bounds on the Knights. Still a scoreless game here, and we are about the 11-minute mark through this opening match here between Delran and Scotland campus. Roscoe's once again with the ball. He gets past one defender. He gets past 2. He shoots an incredible save.
That's a foul. Turn his face.
Coach is screaming for a foul, looking for a penalty kick, but none is given. Play remains. But Roscoe's was clearly tripped up there. Not sure what the deal was, and it's back in possession of the Scotland campus. Scotland with the ball, number 10 going across right at the far corner. Back to 22. Back to 8. He's going to shoot, and it's going to go just a bit outside of the Delran net. It'll be a goal kick for Brett Cloud.
No, we're just settling. We take it in.
Cloud up to one of the players, number 2, CJ Rogers. Back to Cloud. Cloud looking for an open man. He's going to get it right across the field, but it's going to get kicked out. A missed assignment by number 8 from Delran. Andrew Grello. Throw in by Scotland. Grello heads it up, tried to get it to Roscoe's, but is not able to get there in time. Out of 7 from Delran. And it's up to Roscoe's. Roscoe's looking for another opportunity for the Bears. He's going to be on the outside, and good save. But the Bears trying to get one. Here's another opportunity from Delran, but it goes just left. The goaltender for Scotland is seeing a lot of action early on from this Bears team. That shot that went left was by number 12, Justin Smith, if I'm not mistaken. So Smith getting his first mention on the day. And it's back with a couple of Scotland defenders in the midfield, and intercepted by Roscoe's for a second, knees it off. And that could have been a really good opportunity for the Bears. But back in possession of the Bears. Fighting for it right at the midfield. Scotland back in possession of the football. Trying to get a couple shots on goal. But Drew Roscoe's for the Bears really showing his talent here this afternoon on the pitch. And now it's going to be an incredible diving save by Brett Cloud, the goaltender. and keeps this game tied at about the 14-minute mark. Back in possession of the Bears. Number 12 off of his upper arm. And it's back in possession of Scotland. A little bit of miscommunication. 22 will kick it down the sidelines, and it'll be the Knights' ball. Number 22. Felipe Mazza. I don't know why I can't remember his name. And kicked out of bounds. There's soccer ball right there. And it'll once again be Scotland's ball. Scotland up to there, trying to open up the scoring here. And you know what they say, the first one to score is typically the first one to win, or the one to win, not the first one to win. But it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win, especially at the high school level, especially when we begin playing for keeps. Roscoe's trying to get there once again, but cannot get there in time.
Let's go, quick!
And it's back in possession of the Knights, trying to get their number 17 for Scotland. And off of him, right in the middle of the box. Delran trying to keep it in, but cannot, and it's going to be a corner kick. Second of the game for Scotland, being taken by number 6 of the Knights. That is Andreas Yames. I believe that is his name. Yames will take the corner kick, and it's headed by one of the Delran defensemen, headed by the same defenseman again, number 20. And it's back into the midfield. Scotland trying to set up another attack. Trying to get there, intercepted by the Bears. It's over 12, now intercepted back by Scotland. Scotland trying to get there. Number 8 with the ball, looking for an open man.
Keep working. Let us find you.
Trying to get there. Number 12 from Delran trying to intercept it. As we approach the halfway point through the first half, still a scoreless game here between Delran and Scotland campus. Even though we still don't even know officially what Scotland campus's mascot is. I'm saying the Knights and probably the Crusaders, as Roscoe once again with the football. Looking for an open man. He's just going to take it to the house. He's going to try and take it to the house. He's past the defender, and he's going to have an open man, but it goes wide right. Oh, it's still in there. Still in there. Number 5 trying to shoot. A good save, point blank. And Delran looking to be the most offensive here in the opening half. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Bears. That was an incredible shot. Save, point blank. Matt Wisterman, number 5, had an incredible shot right on the semicircle.
Flip, nothing gets past you.
And now
Nothing. Frame the goal,
it's going to be a corner kick. Not sure who is taking it right now, but low kick off the head of one of the Scotland players.
Get back.
And right there, across the field. It's back to Milazzo. Milazzo looking for an open man. Number 12, now back to Milazzo. Apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. Trying to get to Roscoe. Roscoe on the outside, looking to get back to Milazzo. And he gets back. A little bit of tic-tac-toe between the two players. Milazzo will take the free throw, or the throw-in, I should say. And it is off of one of the Knights players. And it'll be another corner kick, this time for the other side for Delran. Will be taken by number 7, Nick Grello. So
Nick, over the first defender.
Coach telling him to get over the first defender. Grello in the air, really wide. Roscoe heads it in, but not into the net, I should say. Right into the goaltender's hands, and it's back in possession of Scotland.
Ochi, come middle.
Trying to get it. Crosses over. Brett Cloud with a good save from Delran. Is that his name or?
No, that's the other goal. Yes.
Oh,
McLaughlin.
gotcha.
Right here.
Oh,
But he liked
Yep.
the same stat.
yep, thanks. So sorry about that, folks. It is
Get up. Move up.
interesting times here. Interesting times, obviously. I feel like Joe Buck here, honestly. So it is the other goaltender, Iman McLaughlin, with an amazing save.
Pressure the ball. Don't give it up.
Back to Malazzo. Back in possession of
Move
Scotland.
over. Shift.
And off of a defenseman right in here. Looks like we're going to get an early substitution from Scotland. And as the ball comes out, we're going to have a substitution. Number 21 from Scotland. If we can find him here. It's going to be Gene Navarro coming in for number 8, Diego Santoni. A little bit of an aerial battle for Scotland, trying to get it out of their zone. Back to number 6, but off of number 8 from Delran, and it'll be another throw-in for the Knights. Andres Yames.
Find your mark.
Looking for, actually, no, it's not going to be Yames taking the throw-in. It's going to be number 7, Ku Alama. And still in the zone. Defenseman kicks it out. And Roscoe's looking for the open ball. He's got to clear one defenseman, but cannot. And a shove there. But one of the Delran players. It's a 5-on-5 crime. And it'll be a free kick for Scotland. Scotland taking it out. Trying to get in there. Back to their early substitution. Cannot remember his name at the moment. A little bit of a tic-tac-toe between a couple of the Knights players. And Roscoe's back with the ball, looking for an open man. And he's going to find it across the field. Number 14, I believe that is. Can't exactly see it from here. And the goaltender for, whatever their name is, Jack Gabler, will take the ball.
John, turn half turn.
Trying to keep it in. It's right on the line, but ref is going to call it out, and it was really out in my opinion. Yeah, that was out, in case that was not clear. And we're going to have another substitution for Scotland. Number 23. Number 23, Marlon Ortega, going in for the Knights, and Roscoe's will come out. Great opening first half for one of the Bears' best defensemen, or offensemen.
Why overcommit? Ochi and Nino, find each other. Work together. Work together.
3, Ortega, or not sure what his name is. I'm new at this if you cannot tell already, but and it's going to be a foul as one of the Delran players hits the pitch. And going in for Roscoe's is number 88 from the Bears, EJ. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his first name, but Conley. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Why do we do everything? I was talking to him, so I apologize.
Bit of a miscommunication between trying to set up this free kick being taken by number 20. A good kick inside. But Conley cannot get it in time, and Grabler will take the kick. It's been a battle of the goaltender so far. We are still scoreless as we enter the 23rd minute here in this game between Scotland Campus and Delran.
Hey, Justin!
That might not be the case soon as McLaughlin with another good save. Both goaltenders have seen
Up and out,
this
guys.
soccer ball quite a bit.
Up and out, Delran.
I'm not sure what what soccer ball is typically made of. I think it's rubber, some sort of rubber compound. Because like football, like it's known as a pigskin. Hockey, like goaltenders have seen a lot of rubber. But soccer, they've been taking balls to the face or balls to the body. We'll go with that. Anyway, moving on from that, it's going to be a throw-in for the Bears. Good throw-in from midfield. Ball is inside the box, but it's going to go off of one of the Scotland players. It'll be a goal kick for Delran.
Let's go. First to the ball, Black.
Number 8 from Delran. Andrew Grella will take the corner kick. And let's see if he is going to be able to get it right inside the box to potentially open up the scoring for the Bears.
Witness!
He's got his man up just a bit, but back to Scotland. That is the third or fourth. Oh, and a goal! What a goal from midfield, all the way from downtown. Number 20 for the Bears. Mike Poppy opens up the scoring, and it's 1-0 Delran. All the way from downtown goes Poppy. And the Bears lead 1-0 at about the 25th minute. Now Scotland will try and retie this game. But it was inevitable, folks. Delran was knocking on that goalie's door, knocking on the door all throughout the first half. Looks like Scotland had a couple of decent opportunities. But now it's back to Conley trying to get it back. It's back in possession of one of the Scotland players. And now it's in possession of Delran trying to get it to Conley. Conley on the outside, but it's not going to get there in time. Goal kick for Scotland. Now back to a substitution for the Knights. I promise that by halftime we will get the actual mascot of Scotland. I believe it is either the Knights or the Crusaders. It's something medieval. We'll go with that as another good cross, but Grabler with a hand save. Trying to get in there, trying to get it in there. Grello with the ball, one of the Grello brothers, in fact. I think that was Drew Grello, number 8, and it's back in possession of Scotland. Scotland looking for it. That was, Andrew Grello is number 8, and Evan Grello is, Nick Grello, is number 7. One of the midfielders. Back in possession of the Knights. Looking to get up, but number 20 for Delran. That is Mike Poppy with the lone goal of the game. 1-0 here between Delran and Scotland if you are just tuning in. And you have missed a pretty exciting opening half here between these two schools. Conley looking for an open man. Back to the substitution made by Scotland. Nick Grello with an incredible save. Gets it to Conley. Conley trying to get it to Andrew Grello. Grello cannot get there in time. And the other substitution made by Scotland will feed it to Grabler and net.
Behind 17.
Number 5 from Delran trying to get it is Matt Wisman. Still in a battle there on the outside of the field. And it'll be a throw-in for Scotland.
Get in quickly.
Okay, start moving.
Looks like Delran looking to make another substitution. As the goalie is right out there. He's out of position. Good chance for Delran, but they're not going to capitalize on it. Grabler was really out of position. He had a couple of Bears strikers behind him on the goal line. And that could have easily made this game 2-0.
Rush.
And we're going to have another substitution made by the Knights.
Joseph.
Number 11 for Scotland going out on the field in place of number 17. And we are going to have a corner kick here for Scotland. Low kick. And I believe it's going to be, no, it's going to be another corner kick. So Scotland will get another chance. Number 22 from Scotland, Yoki Rodriguez, looking to retie this game off the netting there. An incredible save by McLaughlin. Keeping this game up at keeping Delran in the lead 1-0. Drew Grello will get to Conley. Conley is back up there and allows the defenseman, the Scotland defenseman, in fact, to. Okay, I'm not sure why that is a goal kick, but
Shouldn't have to tell you that.
we'll just go with that. And as we enter the 30th minute, about 10 minutes left in this first half, Delran still up 1-0 over Scotland campus.
So easy.
Scotland trying to keep the ball in their zone, but nope, it is going to be a throw-in for Scotland. And it looks like Drew Roscoe is going to go back in the game. High ball, Conley not able to get there, and Grebler will come out of the box and will take this kick. And Conley is right there. Missed call by the referees. Easy handball in the box. Coach is jawing at the referees, and that was an egregious call, and they're going to call that. A player is down on the pitch for Scotland. Could be a possible leg injury for one of the Scotland players. Number 9, I believe that is, and he is still down on the pitch. So we're going to see an easy substitution here for the Knights, and I'm sure that is number 9 for Scotland. We'll walk it off. Enyo Philo. Don't even know how to pronounce it. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but this is going to be a prime scoring opportunity for Scotland. Right in there. And a good save by Eamon McLaughlin. It's going to set up another corner kick for Scotland. Roscoe will go in for Mike Wispin, and number 24 for Delran, Mateus Pinto, will go in for Drew Grello. Another good scoring opportunity for Scotland, and looks like they want to retie this game going to halftime. Volleyball, like volley there out of McLaughlin, and it's going to go back into Delran's possession. Grabler from Scotland will get it back as Conley wisely looks back. It's back to number 10. 10 looking for an open man. Gets it over to 23. 23 as Mateus tries to get there.
Nick, stay with 10!
Seriously, Sean.
Trying to get there. Not sure why there was a pause in commentary there. I apologize. 23 aerials it. And it's a aerial battle there. Number 6 for Delran, Mike Weaver. And as we approach halftime, we are about 6 or so minutes from the halftime break. And here comes number 12 for Delran. Trying to get up there, and it's to Conley. Conley might cross over to Pinto. And he's going to get tripped in the box. Another missed call. Scotland gets away with another one. 13 with a crossover move over 22. Trying to stay out there, and it's scooped up by McLaughlin.
Let him get up.
We're just wanting to avoid everything.
McLaughlin will boot the ball. Great boot to Conley off of his head. And Roscoe's still out there, or back out there, I should say.
Push up
across the line. Trying to get there. 10-11. And off the boot of number 22, Felipe Maliazzo. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And another foul.
Guys are brutal, bro.
Goodness gracious. Scotland really getting away with a lot of dirty play here in the first half, but they are down by 1.
You guys gotta stay with the marks all the way through. You don't just mark space.
Number 12 from Delran to Nick Grello. Grello to Conley. And it's back to number 3, Drew Roscoe's. Conley trying to get there on the far side. Ball is still in play. Shoved by Conley. Crosses up. But Pinto is not able to get to his assignment. It's going to be Scotland's ball.
Back negative. Go at him and go to goal.
Flip, I got you covered. Go.
Scotland will take their ball off of number 22's head from Delran. Up to number 21. 21 will get over, and it's intercepted by Roscoe's. Roscoe's looking for his first goal of the game to make it 2-0, just wide of the net. They're going to be a mass substitution for the Bears. Number 21. Number 18. And number 15 going in.
Go ahead, keep working on it.
So number 21, Nick Iakovidi. I really apologize if I pronounce any of your children's names.
Less than 5. Know where you're
But less than 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Delran looking to go into halftime with the lead, a 1-0 lead, thanks to a Mike Poppy midfield goal all the way from downtown. Puts the Bears up 1-0. You are just tuning in. It has been a pretty chippy first half. With Scotland really getting away with a lot of penalties, but not showing it on the scoreboard. And it's going to be out on Scotland. Throw in by Delran. Up. It's going to be a game of tic-tac-toe. Back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin to the outside to number 15 of Andrew Menson. Menson up, but it's a misassignment. Conley cannot get there in time. Back in possession of Scotland. Scotland's number 22 trying to get there. Trying to tie this game up before halftime. Menson on the outside. So is Poppy. And it is going to be a goal kick for the Bears.
Delran, 3-4 minutes, guys. Let's go. Keep working.
McLaughlin will take this goal kick. As we approach the end of the first half, number 12 from Delran takes it. But it's back to number 8. 8-10 for Scotland. And now 22 on the outside is going to try and take it, and he scores! And Scotland reties this game on a shot from the left side. Yoki Rodriguez ties the game. And with just a couple of minutes remaining in the first half, it's just made this game a little bit more interesting. Delran looking to take the kickoff, and they will receive the ball in the second half. Or they will get the ball. They will have the opening kick. They will have the opening kickoff for the second half. As Delran looking for it. Number 18 on the left side, the far side, I should say. And that was another foul.
AJ, let's go, get behind the ball, Diego, recover.
Looks like he held him just a bit. The Scotland player held the Delran player just a bit. Throw in as Delran trying to get this lead back, but wide goes shot by a very weak shot by Roscos. As we approach the 40th minute through this first half here, the final minutes of the first half here between Delran and Scotland campus. McLaughlin to number 15, back to 12. 12 looking for an open man. He's going to have Conley on the outside. Now he's going to have Drew Roscos. Roscos goes wide.
Let's finish the half. Let's go.
We're very close to the end of this opening half. And it's going to be a foul against the Bears.
Stop and turn. Finish the half, Delran. Less than a minute.
Luis, go higher. Get higher, Luis.
Defenseman with the ball at midfield, intercepted by number 12 from Delran. Delran trying to get up to Pinto. Pinto's going to have his chance. He's going to have it, and it's in! And Mateus Pinto, in the 40th minute of the first half, gets the Bears back on top. And it's 2-1 here, approaching halftime. So 2-1 for Delran. And Scotland campus right back to where they were. They do have at least one goal on the board, so both teams showing their offensive might here early. And Scotland might try and get something here before the half ends. Weak shot by number 13, easily swallowed up by McLaughlin. And as he boots this ball, that is the end of the first half here between Delran and Scotland. Delran leading at the half 2-1 with a late goal in the first half by Mateus Pinto. And we will be back in a few minutes here for the second half between the Delran Bears and the Scotland Knights, I believe. First half, second.
Top drops off a front line, sees it as well. So not 4, 5, yeah.
And in this half, we've got a girl and her brother appears to be just playing some soccer on the field. The referees in yellow discussing amongst themselves the first half, but very, very incredible first half here between the Delran Bears and the Scotland Knights. Have that confirmed now, so I'll be hesitant about that. If you were just tuning into this game, we are in halftime for we are in halftime. We're in the halftime period between Delran and Scotland. Delran leads with a late goal by number 24, Mateus Pinto. They lead 2-1 at the half. And what an opening half that was. Both goaltenders seeing their fair share of the ball. And it was not until the 25th minute that Mike Poppy, one of the juniors for the Bears, got the opening goal all the way from midfield, right about where that referee is standing right there on the right. He's able to get that ball right into the net past the goaltender for Scotland. And then about 10 minutes later, one of the Scotland players, number 22, Yoki Rodriguez, was able to get it past Iman McLaughlin, I believe that's how you pronounce his first name. Right in the 40th minute, Mateus Pinto was able to get it past Grevler to make this 2-1 game here on Field 10 at the United Sports Complex in Donington, Pennsylvania. Field 9, excuse me.
You understand? I don't want to say it again. I get it, you make runs. I get it, there's other things that come into play, but you three need to work better together. At all times, guys, because they're getting in behind you and they're receiving and in front. And their 9 guy does a good job or checking back a little bit as well. It's up to you guys to communicate and stay with your mark all the way through. You got it? Guys that are coming off the bench, you guys give this little puppy dog face like you think you're ready. Well, some of you aren't. These guys need a break. And when you go out and you're acting lost, it's not a good look. Back,
I think it should be. What you should do? You know what you should do?
That's you. Whoever the winners are, you guys got to mark that space wide when they're going in the back. You guys understand? I mean, it's all situations, you know that, but typically it's not getting around.
And we're back here for the second half of this game between the Delran Bears and the Scotland Knights. Doesn't really matter. If you are a fan of both teams, thank you for tuning in here on this YouTube channel. Score coming into the second half is Delran 2, Scotland 1. And we do have a goaltending change for the Bears. Now, Brett Cloud is coming in to goalkeep for Delran. So, Iman McLaughlin, who had incredible first half so far, only let in one goal. Is being put on the bench right now. And Cloud, the senior goaltender, got his chance to defend this lead. Try and lead Delran to another win. And the opening kickoff is off. Delran has it. Roscoe's with the ball. And number 5, Matt Wisman, now be able to keep it in. And holding there. Not sure what everybody was thinking, but an early free kick for Scotland. And Scotland striker will take it, curves it, and Brett Cloud is passes his first test, fumbled the ball just a little bit, and Delran immediately on the offensive. Roscoe's with the ball, trying to get it to Nick Grello, gets it to Grello, but not able to get there in time. And it looked like it may have been a bit offsides, but ref not seeing it. Refs are letting them play. At least they're letting them play early on in the first half. It was a bit of an egregious holding call. We are going to have a corner kick taken by Delran, trying to extend their lead 3-1.
Where's Pat?
Drew Grello will take the corner kick to number 18, trying to get it in there and off of the back netting. It'll be a goal kick for the Knights. And Patrick Little, number 18, with that strike just a bit on the upside of the goal.
Wisman, make sure he knows.
There's Yoki Rodriguez, the lone goal scorer for the Knights. Had contact with the ball there just a little bit.
We need help in the middle.
That is an egregious holding call on Drew Roscos. All the way down to the pitch. And I don't know what the defender was thinking right there. Just took him down in a scene you'd see probably out of WWF. And this is going to be a prime scoring position for the Bears. I believe Drew Roscos, Roscos will take it, trying to get his first goal of the afternoon. Roscos will take the free kick. And no, it's going to be a fake. Drew Grello's going to take it. The trick play does not work. And you could tell that the Knights players were a bit confused on that. But not even a shot on goal. And the game remains 2-1. Actually, no, number 12 is... Trying to find number 12 on my... That is Justin Smith is number 12, who has seen a lot of action in the midfield. Surprised I've even had not announced his name yet. And now it's back in possession of the Knights. Trying to get it there, ticky-tacking up the field. It's back in possession of Drew Grello. Back to Roscos. Roscos in a battle with a couple of defenders. And it gets it back to Drew. Actually, it's number 6, Mike Weaver. And it'll be out on Delran. Quick throw in by the Knights. Trying to get it up the field. Once again, going to be a throw in for Scotland. This is these two schools are from different states. Scotland is from Scotland, Pennsylvania, and it's going to be a prime scoring position for number 10 from Scotland across the midfield, across the goal line, I should say. Cloud was not sure what Cloud was doing there, but that could have easily retied this game. It's going to be a throw in for the Bears, being taken by number 18, Patrick Little. Little looking for an open man. He's probably going to have Drew Grello. No, he's going to elect for Drew Roscos. Roscos trying to get it, looking for an open man. And Little crosses over, but The header by Andrew Grello just up high. And it's going to be another goal kick for Grabler from Scotland. And now a little bit of tic-tac-toe between the Scotland players. 15-22.
Ken's running again.
And Brett Cloud will cover the ball. Cloud will throw it in to, I'm not sure who that is on the other side, but one of the Knights players completely eats the pitch on the outside. That is number 22, Felipe Milazzo. I don't know why I cannot remember his name. It's Felipe Milazzo, number 22, still with the ball there, fighting with a Knights midfielder. Gets it up to Drew Grello. And a bit more contact, but referees letting them play. I believe they call them referees in soccer. Just know in Formula One, they call them stewards, but does not even matter. Roscoe's trying to get it there, and
What is that?
not sure what that call is there. That was against Roscoe's, and it's going to be a free kick for the Knights. I don't know what. I don't even. And now it's going to be a push. Okay, I have no. Okay, so this is weird. So whenever, all right, so this has basically been the tempo of the game for the throughout pretty much the entirety of the game. Whenever Delran does something, they've got to stop the play like it's Little League or Pee Wee. But they're letting them play whenever Scotland is doing something. So I'm not here for conspiracy theories. As another Scotland player eats the pitch. And now it's Justin Smith. Back to Pat Little. Little looking for an open man. Roscoe's there. Gets it to Drew Grello. Grello in the box. Trying to get it there. It's back to Nick Grello. Grello brothers right together. And it's...
Come on! How many bad calls in a row? Do better then.
Do better. Do better. Do better. We will too. No more. Coach your players anymore. Roger that. Let's go. Coach your players. Let's go. Let's go.
Bit of a...
Drop behind, Justin.
Bit of a chin wagging match between the coach and the referees, but it is completely justifiable. Throughout the entire second half, Scotland has pretty much gotten away with everything, and every little tiny misinfraction that Delran has made, it's been free kicks and penalties. Surprised they've not gotten a card yet, as Scotland trying to get it back, trying to get this game retied. It's Rodriguez. Rodriguez, number 8, and it's incredible save by Brett Cloud. Put that on a Nike poster.
Go down if you have to.
And he boots it back, the ball back into the air, trying to get it back, but as Roscoe's not able to get there in time, and we're going to have a substitution by both teams. Mateus Pinto going in for a limping Andrew Grello. And something appears to be wrong on number 8 for the Bears. I think he's relieved to be coming out. Throw in for the Knights. Going to be across the field. And going to be a free kick for the Bears. Little will take it. Little will take the free kick, trying to look for an open man. And now finally when it gets to Nick Grello, I can just say Grello and not have to say the first name. So as Little will take the free kick. Gets it up high in the air. But a good save by Grabler as Roscoe's actually number 5, Matt Wisman, looked like to get a headshot there. Or a header goal in, but not able to get the height. And this game remains 2-1 Delran. I think throughout this game, Delran has really looked like the better team. Excuse me. And Roscoe said it's going to be called offsides, but clear offsides, probably the one, honestly, the one good call against Delran that the referees have made. But it's going to put the ball back in possession, and
All right, come on. Go.
and that is Matt Weaver in a bit of a Mike Weaver, excuse me, in a bit of a conversation there with the referee, and it's going to be a free kick for the Knights. And it's right from about the spot where Mike Poppy scored the opening goal. Easy save by Cloud. And keep this game at keeps Delran at the lead 2-1. High sky kick right into the foot of Roscoe's. And Roscoe's looking for it, but right back into the midfield. Mazios to Grello. Grello up the middle. It's back to Weaver. Now it is Pinto who had the go-ahead goal for the Bears, I should say. Looking there, and it's back in possession of the Knights. Trying to get back. Pat Little is just gonna kick it in the air. Wisman over to Roscoe's. Back to Wisman. Wisman on the outside. Held a bit by one of the Knights players. Crosses over, but intercepted by one of the Knights. Wisman back in the air. Nobody is there. And it's back in possession of Scotland. Now it's back to Weaver. Weaver in possession. Kicks the ball. But a hand save by Grabler from Scotland, and it's going to set up another corner kick for Delran. Delran has really been showing their might. They have been a good team all this season. The only upcoming game that I know of is that they play Rancocas Valley, rematch Rancocas Valley on Wednesday as that ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going to be another corner kick. But the Bears will play the Rancocas Valley Red Devils on Wednesday, a rematch against Rancocas Valley, as Little will take the corner kick. Little will go up in the air, a little bit of a short kick, but it's going to be just right. Sliced it, I believe. That is a slice.
Right now, 5, 10, 17.
Grabler will get it to one of his defenders. It's back to Grello. Grello to Smith. Smith back there to his defender. Right back there to Poppy. Poppy there to number 2 from Delran. First time seeing him. That is CJ Rogers. Actually, it's not the second. That is not the first time. That's the second or third time we have said CJ Rogers' name this morning, I should say. Now it is back in possession of the Knights. Basila trying to get it. Now Westman on the outside. Little again. Little intercepted back for Delran. Kicks it up. Roscoe's trying to get it. He's going to have a good opportunity. He just doesn't have anybody with him. Now he's got Pinto. Back to Little. Little will hit it in the air, But a good save out of Gribler for Scotland. Keeps this game, keeps it at a one goal deficit for the Knights. And that'll be a throw in by Wisman. I believe no, it is going to be, he's going to elect to give it to Little. Little with a good throw in off the head of one of the Scotland defenders. And it's now to Milazzo. Milazzo in a bit of a scrum there. And he's still got it. He has still got it on the left side of the goal, but on the left side of the goal. Nets, I should say. And a couple of substitutions will be made for the Bears. Matt Wisman, one of the players coming off, I believe that is Enye Kanye coming in for Matt Wisman. And coming in for Drew Roscoe's number 13 is Tyler Miluda, his first appearance in the game.
It's on.
Gribler looking for an open man. Goal kick right on the center. Gribler looking for it. Boots it out, and it's going to land at about the midfield. Off of Rogers' shoulder. And it's back in possession of the Bears for just a second. But it's going to be a throw-in for the Knights.
10.
Number 5 from the Knights will take it and miss assignment. And it's going to be good field position for Pat Little to try and throw it in. Little looking for an open man. Little with a good throw. Is anybody going to be there? No, Gribler will snag it back. Keeps the game at 2-1. Underhands the ball and intercepted by Milazzo. But it was knocked out of his possession by his own teammate, Mateus Pinto. And it's back to Mike Poppy. Mike Poppy, one of the defensemen who opened up the scoring. And now it's been intercepted by the Knights. And another good save on the outfield by Brett McLeod. But it's not going to matter. It's going to be a corner kick for the Knights. Looking to tie this game up here.
On your mark, drop it.
Number 10 for Scotland will take it. A good scoring opportunity here for Scotland. But a good save by Cloud. Another opportunity. And save off of it by McLeod. And Brett Cloud really finding a lot of action here in the box. It'll be another corner kick from the other side this time. So another test for this Delran defense. Ball is struck and Cloud, somebody else headed it. Cloud did not make any contact, and it's going to be Delran's ball. Little will once again take the throw in. Smith is an open option, and that's who he's going to throw it to. Off of Justin Smith's chest. Back to CJ Rogers. And it's back to Cloud. Cloud, don't know what he's doing. Just kick the ball, man. And it's going to have a nice kick, but it's probably going to go out of bounds. No, it's not going to go out of bounds, but it's back in possession of Scotland. Conley with a bit of it. Pinto had a bit of a shot. It's back in possession. Rogers with the ball. And Justin Smith will hit the pitch. And I believe it's going to be a free kick for Delran. Mike Poppy will take it. Pappy, excuse me. And I believe they're going to move the ball just a bit back, but Pappy proved in the 25th minute of the first half that he can score from downtown. And we'll see if he is able to do the same here, trying to extend Delran's lead.
I see him.
Pappy will take the shot, and Grabler will save. Good throw to the midfield to number 22, Yoki Rodriguez, the lone goal scorer for the Knights. It's back to Pappy. Pappy will get it back to Pinto. And a bit of a miscommunication there between Conley and Pinto. And guess it's going to be a free kick for the Knights. Not sure why there's that, but that's it.
You know who the marks are in there?
And now it's head off of number 13, back to Little. Little looking to Smith. Smith with a man on. He's going to clear him. Pushes a man, and it's a Conley. Conley with a wide open net. Grabler trying to get there. Good save by Grabler. The ball is just out of number 88's reach, and it's back in possession of the Knights. And it looks like Drew Roscos will get back in. Tyler Maluda trying to get it. We're about halfway or so, I would gauge, through this second half. About 20 minutes left in the game, and Cloud with a point-blank save for Delran. Anthony back to Little. Little looking for an opportunity to get in. Conley has to dive back, and it's back in possession of Scotland. Scotland trying to get there. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez for Scotland. Trying to get there. Number 10 to number 13. We could see a game-tying goal as Rodriguez on the far side tries to get there. He's got Maluda on, and Cloud is on the ground. And it's going to be a penalty kick. And the Delran bench is livid.
You said in the first half this guy should be calling it. Now you're calling from back there. Let's go.
And a huge opportunity for the Knights. A penalty in the box. And I don't know how you can make that call from a ton of space away, but it's going to be a huge opportunity for the Knights. Cloud on the line. Knights trying to score. Number 10 will take it. And it's a good save by Cloud. Point blank. And he covers the ball. Brett Cloud keeping this Delran Bears team in the game. And an incredible save. Point blank on a penalty kick.
Wow, get rid of it.
And if the Bears end up winning this game, that is going to be the save of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible on the goal line by number 1, the senior, Brett Cloud. Conley back with it, and he's holding his jersey. I'm not even going to comment on that. And we're going to see Roscos and Wisman back in the game, 2 of Delran's key strikers. And one of the Scotland players hits the pitch, and it's Conley with the ball. Conley on the outside, looking to extend the Delran lead. It's back to 12. Justin Smith looking for an open man to pass to. Maluda not there, but Little will get there. Little on the outside. Number 10 from Scotland trying to get there. That's a hold on Delran. The refs are surprisingly letting them play. It's a Little. Little on the inside, but it's over there on the on the top net of the opposing field. And that was a great opportunity there for Delran to extend their lead. Wisman and Roscos will go in, substituting for Pinto and Conley. And they're trying to get the ball back there so we can keep this game in play. It's back to Roscos. Roscos are trying to get possession of the ball back, trying to do a quick turnaround. In a battle there with Yoki Rodriguez. Rodriguez has the ball, dribbling with it on the far side. He gets around one defenseman. He gets around another, but it's back to Mike Pappy. But now it's back in possession. And airballed, airmail, and special delivery, and it's coming right to us. Shit. And Felipe Milazzo is limping on the ground. He's got a knee and might be a quick substitution here. And number 15 for the Bears. Go in for Felipe Milazzo. That is Andrew Menson. Going in for Milazzo. And Cloud with another good save on the ground. Keeps Delran in the lead. Airballed in the air, gets to Conley. Conley to Roscos. And Roscos back to Conley. And now it is Roscos right in the box. Wisman had a good opportunity there, but could not get in the net. And we're going to have a quick corner kick. No, it's going to be a throw-in. Smith and so Smith and Andrew Grella, Justin Smith and Andrew Grella will re-enter the game in favor for Nick, replacing Nick Grello and 13 Tyler Maluda, I believe. Yes, Tyler Maluda. As we approach the closing stages of this match off of Mike Weaver. And it'll be a throw in there for the Knights. Striker number 8 gets it. Trying to get to Rodriguez, but he's shoved out of the way by Menson. And it's back in possession of Wisman. Wisman all the way over to Andrew Grella, but not able to get there in time. Shoved out of the way by one of the Knights defensemen. And it's going to be a throw-in for Scotland with not a whole lot of time to play in this second half. Now it's Little. Little back with it over to Weaver. Weaver across the field. Conley was not able to get there. And it's going to be another throw-in for the Knights. Knights trying to get out of there. Trying to tie this game up as we approach the final minutes of this match between Delran and Scotland Campus. If you're just tuning in, you have missed an exciting one between the Delran Bears and the Scotland Campus Knights. Delran leads 2-1 as that's another good save by Brett Cloud coming in to replace Iman McLaughlin in the second half. And what a monster game Cloud has had so far. Not going to jinx it just yet as he skyballs it into the Delran bench.
Hey, stay with.
Don't turn, TJ.
Can't hurt you here. One.
Corella trying to get on him. And Scotland trying to break a defenseman. Number 2, CJ something as Andrew Grillo on the outside trying to get there. He's past a couple of defenders, but not able to get past number 15. Tiki talks back. Little trying to cover for support. It's back up there. More substitutions being made. Pinto and Nick Grillo going back into the game. Number 10 is up there. Number 17 for the Knights trying to get up there.
Well done, CJ!
And
come on!
it's a very physical in the box. Surprised that there is not a penalty, and it's going to be out, and I believe that's going to be a corner kick for the Knights. C.J. Rogers really getting physical in there, pushing up down a player, but getting tripped up himself. Refs letting them play through the out the last couple of minutes. And it'll be a corner kick taken by the Knights. Low ball. Heard in there. Roscoe's trying to get up there for Delran. Back to Grabler. Grabler looking for an open man.
Let's go, push up, Black. OJ, let's go up.
Way to anticipate, Minty.
It's over to Smith. Smith up, but it's intercepted by one of the Knights players. Pat Little trying to get there. Gets it to Rogers. Rogers is up in the air. Roscoe's could have an opportunity if he can get to the ball. He's going to have an opportunity. He's got two defenders to clear. Gets back, but Conley has missed his assignment. And it's back in possession of the Knights, trying to tie this game as we enter the closing minutes of this match between Delran and Scotland campus. The Knights trying to get it. They're in the box, but missed opportunity. And Wisman trying to get it there, and it's over on the other field, out of reach of Brett Cloud. And now Pinto and Nick Grello will go in for Andy Conley and Andrew Grello. And it is going to be a goal kick for Brett Cloud.
Let's go, Black.
So now Cloud is, I believe he's going to let, I think he's just going to let Mike Pappy take this goal kick. A lot of players named Mike and Andrew here on this Delran team. Pappy up in the air. Cannot be headed there by Pinto.
Watch behind. Pat, talk in the middle.
Little trying to get there. Battle in the air. Nick Grello, sky high ball off the head of Wisman. Now Roscoe's looking for his first goal of the game, but cannot keep it in. Shoved a little bit out of bounds, and that's going to be a goal kick here for. That is going to be a goal kick here for the Knights. Grabler trying to get up there.
Because you're playing on the top line with the other guys. We got to get in the middle, get some depth.
I believe that's going to be the last substitution made by Delran unless this game goes into OT. It's off of Rogers' chest. Little will get up there. Roscoe's trying to stay onside as Pinto was being held there by one of the Knights defensemen, I should say. I believe we've got about, actually no, we've got like 10 minutes left in the game as in the net, a header by Drew Roscoe finally gets a goal in the game in about the 80th minute, I'd gauge. And with 7 minutes left in the game, Drew Roscoe may have put this game out of reach for the Knights. He has been on that goal line all game long, has had a couple of shots, and finally one gets past Grabler. And finally, Roscoe's puts one past the goaltender, and it's 3-1 Bears. And with 7 minutes remaining, it looks very unlikely that. And that's a very interesting move. There's a very interesting fall right there by Yoki Rodriguez, a lone goal scorer for Scotland. But it was inevitable, and Delran really showing their might here this afternoon. Traveling here to what is a kind of a de facto home game for Scotland as Brett Cloud with another good save. Cloud looking for an open man. He gets up there with about 6 minutes remaining in this game.
One step back.
And we're going to have another substitution here, if you couldn't obviously notice, for the Bears. couple of guys I don't believe we have seen them yet in this game. And here come the substitutions. Number 14 of if I can try and find it here on the roster, Zach Aubrey. Number 16 of Riley Eastburn, and number 25 Evan Cloud come into the game for the first time this afternoon, relieving Mike Weaver, Pat Little, and Mateus Pinto, as Roscoe's with another opportunity, trying to go for goal number 2 and extend this Delran lead even further. And that's a holding call. It looks like it's going to be against the Bears. And Weaver, the Knights trying to salvage this game, trying to get at least a 1-goal game, but it's back to Roscoe. And Delran has just been on fire this entire second half. So number 21 will be going in for the Bears. Trying to get in there, and somebody hit the pitch. That was Nick Grello, who had a good opportunity there as I was trying to look at my roster. And a good opportunity there, but just sails wide.
Open up and come this way. You gotta be ready. Go.
And it's going to be another goal kick here for Delran. Actually, no, it's just going to be a throw-in taken by number 13. Tyler Maluda, I believe. So Maluda in there, and it's a wide left kick. They are just wasting shots at this point. And finally, after about the 15th millionth time calling it, Conley and number 21 for the Bears, Nick Iacovita. We have not seen since the first half come back into the game for Delran. Poppy hits in the air. Conley had a good opportunity there, but cannot get it, and it's back in possession of the Knights. Grabler will have it. Low kick that number 16 there in white could have taken. It's back to 10. 10 trying to get the ball. Not to get there in time as we approach the final minutes of the first half. Very physical there between Justin Smith and somebody else, as one of the Knights, the Scotland Knights, hit the pitch. He gets up. He's all right. We continue playing here as the ball goes all the way down the field into about field 8.
Like they were battling pretty hard.
Weaver, one of the seniors, will go back into the game. Not sure who he will replace.
Get rid of it.
It's right back there. Smith all the way to Maluda. Maluda looking for an open man. Tries to get it down the line. And it's back to Smith. Smith trying to get up to Eastburn. Eastburn, number 16. Now it's to Iacovita. That's to Conley. Conley, as Eastburn heads it, will be out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick on the goal line. Justin Smith will be replaced by Mike Weaver. I'll probably finish this game out on the bench. This is the Knights with about 2 minutes left, I would gauge. Try and finish out this game down by 2. It looks like Delran might get another victory over here in the season. They have been hot, and they look to rematch Rancocas Valley on Wednesday. Not sure what that date is, as one of the players hit the pitch. That's Iacovita in number 21. As 8 for them. 23. If you're just tuning in, closing seconds of this game between Delran and Scotland. It was in Pennsylvania, so kind of like New Jersey, Pennsylvania here. game, as we're actually in Pennsylvania, Downington, Pennsylvania. Number 9 for Scotland trying to get in there, but Brett Cloud trying to do his best MLS impression, and it's going to be a penalty. And it is going to be a free kick for Delran. And that is probably going to put this game out of reach. Mike Pappy, I should say, will take this free kick, probably kick it all the way down the field. And he will boot it. And his second now is off of Conley's shin. And ball there. One of the players tripped up. That's Mike Weaver. Riley Eastburn there, trying to get it back. And he's going to have a chance. He's going to get it to Conley. Conley, as one of the players hits the pitch. Conley being held on there for a second. Gets it, but tripped up in the box. Game is, the play still goes. Just trying to keep it in Scotland's zone. Just trying to keep in the zone. Trying to keep possession of the soccer ball. And wide right goes Weaver. And that is the game. Your final score here from Downington, Pennsylvania at the United Sports Complex. Delran 3, Scotland Campus 1. I think definitely player of the game, especially in the second half. Brett Cloud, the senior goaltender for Delran. Definitely player of the match, especially with that goal line save, that penalty kick save. And what a match. What a match and what a heartbreak there for Scotland. And not sure what the records are, but I know that Delran is doing pretty well this season. So that'll be it. But stay tuned. We have plenty of games here streaming on this YouTube channel. And just pick what game you want to watch. If your school is playing, just look to here on this YouTube channel and see what it is. And this has been coverage between Delran and Scotland Campus. And we will see you in the next week. From Field 9, I have been Trey Wright from whatever YouTube channel this is. I am new here, so I don't know, honestly. And your final score here from this field, the Delran Bears 3 with Scotland. Actually, you know, before we do it, I'm just going to say who scored the goals for the Bears. So for the Bears, in the 25th minute, it was Mike Pappy. In the 40th minute, it was Mateus Pinto. And sometime in the second half, to put this game out of reach, it was Drew Roscos finally putting this game out of reach. And it was Mateus Pinto in the 40th minute of the first half with the game-winning goal. And then Yoki Rodriguez with the lone goal for the Knights. That's going to do it here from Field 9. On behalf of this YouTube channel, my name is Ben Trey Wright. And your final score here from Field 9 in today's 11:45 matchup is your Delran Bears 3 and the Delran Bears 3 and the Scotland Campus Knights 1.